Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyle. I am going to be going over today's crypto news with you, and I'm going to be discussing a few other crypto projects and things that I think that are important to talk about that are currently going on within the space. To start with, we'll go over market cap and where everything is standing. Yesterday we had Bitcoin and Ethereum at 43,000 and Ethereum at 3,300, so they have taken quite a bit of a dip. We do see most things are down right now. Cardano is sitting about where it was yesterday. It did have a huge run up, and sentiments around Cardano are still very good. Yesterday in my video I did say $1.37 for Solana. Let me tell you, I wish, even though I don't like it, I would definitely be buying some more at that price, but I'm at $137, so I think I should correct myself on that. So we've got Terra Luna. It's dipping pretty decently. I might pick up some Terra Luna soon. It's a that is like the decentralized store of value that you want to hold, especially considering that with the US Terra stablecoin. I found out yesterday that whenever they do the backing for that stablecoin, they actually do that by burning Luna tokens. So Luna is actually deflationary, which is you want in the space. Deflationary generally means price go up. So I think I'm going to be picking up some Terra soon as well. Polkadot dropping a little bit today. We've got it at 25 bucks. Great time to buy some Polkadot. It's been kind of between that $22 to $30 range for the past couple of months. If you don't have any Polkadot right now, it's below 50% of its all-time high, and that would be a great time to pick some of that up for sure. So that's it for the top 10 right now. Let's go over the dominance. If we look up here and we go to the dominance charts, let's see. There used to be, CoinMarketCap used to have a feature to where you could actually, it showed like a bar graph and of like, you know, who takes up the most dominance and everything. But as you can see, you know, when you look at the top 10, this is how the dominance takes over. Ethereum is still sitting under that 20% mark for market dominance, and so is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 39.7, and Ethereum is actually sitting at 19. Yes, like 19% even. Yesterday it was at like 19.7 if I remember correctly. So that's going to be it for everything in the tops that are happening there. Next we're going to check crypto bubbles to see what is up today. We've got Stacks OS. Or Stacks, which is up by 17% today. That is actually really solid. As a matter of fact, just to make sure I am up to speed, I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Yeah, so there was a little bit that's a little bit different. We got Stacks OS up 17.5%. I heard a lot of things about Stacks. I need to do more research on it to see if that's something that I want to do. We have a little bit of stuff that's in the green today, to be honest with you. I like to see IOTX popping. I do like IOTX as a project. I do not currently hold any though. KDA is still down a little bit. That ALT project that I talked to you about yesterday, surprisingly, it was up yesterday and now it's down again today. So, and we do see Theta pumping a little bit. So a little bit of a mixed bag today. We've got some stuff pumping and other stuff not pumping as much. And it looks like it's kind of a mixed day, mostly red, but some stuff that's in the green. A couple of niche things. What's this right here? Huobi token is up a little bit as well. So that's going to be it for crypto bubbles. Let's go ahead and hop over to Crypto Panic, and so we could discuss some news today. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about today, mostly surrounding Cardano and MATIC. Let me go ahead and find what I saw about MATIC. Yes, so this is what I was talking about. If you look here, Polygon upgrade ignites a burn token to make MATIC more valuable. So with Polygon upgrades, it piggybacks off of Ethereum's EIP 1559, which makes MATIC deflationary while allowing users to estimate gas fees more accurately. This means that now whenever you're using MATIC as like a fee for doing a transfer or doing a DeFi protocol or buying an NFT or anything like that, that means that you are now going to be burning MATIC, which makes it deflationary, which means that the token burns, which means the supply goes down, which generally means price go up. So that is great to see. That makes me extremely bullish on MATIC for sure. Now, something that's really interesting about that is I think this is something that that was in the news already, but it's now in effect. And I feel like this triggered a buy the rumor, sell the news type situation, because MATIC was up and towards the $2.50 range, $2.40, $2.50 range for the past couple of weeks. And now once this news has dropped and once they've rolled it out, it seems like it's actually going down, because right now MATIC is only sitting between $2.10 and $2.15, which means that it is currently dropping in price. So it seems like it was a buy a rumor, sell the news type situation. If it continues to drop more, I would definitely be picking up some more MATIC for my portfolio. And because I believe in MATIC, I think it's a great layer 2 on top of Ethereum, and it builds a lot of things itself, just like Engine does. And I'm really looking forward to picking up some more MATIC because I believe it has a lot of value in this space. In other news, we have Cardano. Lots of Cardano news. There's so much Cardano news this week, you guys. I actually washed 2 of my smaller altcoin positions and added a position in Cardano yesterday. Not a very big one. I'm gonna add more to it, but as of right now, I did go ahead and pick up some Cardano because it still is that 50% of its all-time high, which means it does have a good opportunity to double in price and also surpass that all-time high as well. So if I can get at least a 2x out of Cardano, that would be absolutely wonderful. By the way, guys, in case you didn't know this about me, I'm somebody who does not try to get moonshots on anything more than 2x. If I can get a 2x, that means I can get my money back out of crypto, and I feel like that's good enough. Stock market doesn't get 2x's, they get 10% a year. So we're not stressing over only getting a 2x. We value those 2x's like crazy. So Cardano, they launched a new project to boost third-party smart contract development. They unveiled the latest project to accelerate third-party smart contract development. So that's huge. Cardano has also launched Pavia, which is a Cardano-powered metaverse. So that is really exciting for Cardano as well. Cardano holders are eating good this week. They are getting tons of great news. They're getting price action. They're doing awesome. There's one more thing about Cardano that I did want to talk about. That's more about MATIC with its burn mechanism being put into place. Sunday swap on Cardano, you guys. I found out it actually does start and drop on the 20th, which is in a couple of days. So we are definitely looking forward to what Cardano has in store for us. Now, moving right along, something I did want to add to my channel to talk to you guys about is I don't generally partake in NFTs on Solana or Ethereum like OpenSea or anything like that, or anything that involves really a crypto wallet. However, I do take place in these licensed NFT collections on Vivi. I've used this app and I would actually be able to get really lucky and get a lot of NFTs on drop-dead. You pay for it with gems, which are equal to, they're pegged to the price of the dollar, of whatever dollar that you use it for in your country. And I've been able to pick up a lot of NFTs on their drop time and do really well, and I've actually got some significant gem gains. Right now you cannot cash those gems out for real world currency. However, they do have a KYC upgrade that is coming out so when you KYC you can actually cash it out for real money, or into OMI tokens, which is the native token that's going to be used on the OMI chain. Today they dropped the Spider-Man part 1 with Kraven the Hunter. I was not able to acquire this one today on drop. I feel like a lot of people were really looking forward to this one, and a lot of people jumped on it. Therefore, I was not able to get it at drop time, but that is a-okay. So, next, to kind of talk about the last thing that I wanted to talk about today, today's project spotlight that I'm going to do is another project that I have featured on my TikTok before and is a project I am extremely bullish on, and that is going to be Syntropy NOIA. So if you don't know anything about Syntropy NOIA, it is like probably the Web3 play of Web3 plays. It does something very unique and very specific, and I will explain a little bit about it here. The Syntropy net that it runs off of, it basically aims to bridge Web 2 internet pathways over to a Web3 environment using their NOIA token. And the NOIA token is basically acts as a node operator for the Syntropy network. And when it does that, it makes it so that all those internet pathways that are on Web 2 can be translated into a Web 3 environment through what's called a DARP, which is a decentralized autonomous routing protocol. It's shorthanded for that's DARP, DARP. And a little bit about the DARP technology is right here. Like I said, it's a decentralized autonomous routing protocol. And how it works, you can read here that DARP node consistently shares latency information, creating a global intelligence layer for internet pathways. So like I said, their aim is to take the centralized Web 2 and use their NOIA token to bridge it over to a Web 3 environment that is decentralized through Syntropy Net. And that was done through their NOIA token. The DARP nodes relay network traffic when they provide a superior route versus the default public internet path, earning NOIA tokens for their contributions. Like I said, I did discuss this on my TikTok, guys, and by the way, I'm going to have the link to my TikTok profile down in the description if you do want to follow me on TikTok. Now, to go over a little bit of price action on Syntropy, as you can see here, it did peak back in March of 2021, kind of when everything else was peaking, and into April. It was at pretty high stakes all the way in April, and then we saw that huge dump off in June to July, up until August, and then now it's back down again, kind of to those same levels. I do have positions in this actually because I'm very, very bullish on this project long term. Out of all Web3 plays, I feel like this is like one of the biggest Web3 plays, and I still have more to talk to you guys about this. More information that's very bullish. Its current price action is sitting at 21 cents. I believe I bought in my first round at about 26 cents. And just to kind of go over all the other information on it, its tokenomics are great. A lot of the vested tokens are not in circulation. 1 billion total supply, so it's not a insanely inflationary token at all. And it does, I believe it does have a burn mechanism with its staking. I may be wrong about that. But I believe they do have a burn feature. So half the tokens are in circulating supply currently. The current market cap is only 114 million. Only $114 million market cap. So it is kind of a mid cap play. Not a mid cap. It's a low cap play. It's not a micro or nano cap. It's a low cap play. For sure, because anything from $1 billion to I think $5 billion is considered like a mid cap, and then anything under $1 billion but over 100 million is considered a lower cap. So this is going to be a lower cap play for you guys, but with the price action it's got a lot of buy pressure, I do believe, and this is a great time to buy. As you can see, it is sitting kind of almost at this near bottom of 20 cents, or sorry, not 20 cents, 16 cents as its bottom from back in June, and it's currently sitting at 21 cents. So if you guys like what this is, like, it might be a good time to buy in. And if I haven't convinced you to buy in on it yet, you can go ahead and pick this up on Uniswap, Gate.io, and Kucoin. I only like to mention those three because those are the three exchanges that we mostly talk about on here. I don't need this page to explain it anymore. Kind of to go over a little bit more about Syntropy, they do have an amazing advisory board. Look at these guys. Roman Pekois, a chief executive product officer at AT&T. They have lots of telecommunication and web advisors on this board, and that makes me very excited for this because these seems like people that know what they are doing. Meltem Demoris, I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, that's okay. Chief Strategy Officer at CoinShares. Sean Hackey, Vice President 5G Strategy at Microsoft, ex-SVP at Verizon. Lots of internet plays here, guys. These people, they got people that know what they're talking about on their advisory board, and I like this a lot. Chief Strategy Officer at AT&T, Joe Weinman. Great big addition. And I don't know what ramp rate is. I'll have to take a look at that. But Tony Greenberg, who is the chief executive at ramp rate, is also on board with them. and this is their core team. I'm sure they have more people that are lower subsidiaries that work for them, but this is their core team of their heads. This is their advisories. And last but absolutely most certainly not least, you guys gotta see these partners. Look at this. eShelter. That is a data storage company and that they are partnered with. They are also partnered. I don't know a ton about Invictus or Maven 11, but Oracle, anyone that's partnered with Oracle, I think that speaks on itself about them. And they're partnered with Microsoft. So, Syntropy hacker on that is going to be NOIA NOIA. NOIA NOIA. So, I'm extremely bullish on this project. I think it's going to do very well. It might be a little bit more of a long-term play. It's not listed on any major exchanges yet, but it is on Kucoin. By the way, you guys, I do have some referral links down in the description as well. I have one for Kucoin, I have one for crypto.com, and I have one for Uphold. Uphold is a great app that you can download onto your phone. You can link your bank account to it. It does require a KYC, but you're able to onboard money directly from your bank account with no additional fees and hold it as fiat money. And they do have a good bit of selection of cryptocurrencies on there, but ideally what I like most about them is that they do have XRP. And if you know anything about XRP, you can transfer XRP from exchange to exchange for extremely cheap. So it's a good way to get your money into another exchange without having to pay a ton of fees. So my referral links for those three are going to be down in the description. So feel free to check those out. And in closing, that's pretty much going to be it. I appreciate you guys for checking out my channel so far. I am going to try to make a update video every single day on the market, and I'm going to try to do a coin highlight every day. I do want to disclose to you guys that any coins that I do talk about on here, if I speak well of them, that does not necessarily mean that I have personally bought in, and nothing that I say on here is financial advice. It is simply sharing information about what I'm looking at and what I think looks impressive in the market. I do want to try to highlight a new coin with every single video, just to give information about it, just to talk about it. There's tons out there. There's tons of coins out there, so there's always going to be plenty to talk about. Alright, well, thank you guys for checking out this daily market update. I wish you guys a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you in the next video.